All right, Shalom. I'm going to start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaRachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect tabernacle of David scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. So you got Biden who's starting construction of a doomsday plane that's supposed to be able to withstand a nuclear attack, called the Sierra Nevada Corp. Cost $13 million to build. Now, why would they even need such technology if they're not expecting disaster? They know their time is up. They know that their doom is nigh. And you can't escape fate. You can't escape your destiny. When the Lord said, his sword shall be bathed in heaven and shall come down upon Idumea and the people of his curse to judgment, that applies to every last devil on this soil. You gonna get it. And there's really nothing that you can really do. But Esau has so much pride. You know, he prides himself in the military strength, technology, and wealth that he possesses, that he believed that he'll be able to escape unscathed. All right, and that's his problem. You know, and they figure, you know, we're going to leave the rest of the people behind to face the radiation. But we'll be all right, though. We're going to be straight. All right, and kind of remind me of a statement that devil, Yuval Noah Harari, said a little while back, where he talks about how they're going to create a Noah's Ark that's going to basically save them. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, let me find that little clip. You can hear what he said. They really believe that they're going to be able to cause all this mayhem in the earth. All right, leave everything to ruin, but they're going to somehow escape and flee. And when all else is over, they're going to just return to the ashes and rebuild and have the world to themselves. That's their fantasy.
If bad comes to worst, when the flood comes, the scientists will build a Noah's Ark for the elite, leaving the rest to drown, the rest of the people and the rest of the ecosystem.
They're going to build their own Noah's Ark and watch everyone die. Like, instead of God flooding the earth, killing all people, the elites can do that now and build their own kind of Noah's Ark and watch all of us die.
So that's their attitude. So with this whole doomsday plane concept, you know, they really know that war is on the horizon. It's going to turn nuclear, and the scriptures predicts it. All right, it prophesies. All right, let's just get a quick couple scriptures on that. Isaiah 9 at verse 5. And it says, for every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. All right. And it's going to be that time, you know, where the Lord's going to put the spirit on these different nations during the war of Armageddon. And they're going to go for what they know. Okay. And the end result is disastrous. All right. Mutual assured destruction. And that's why on that day, the only way you're going to really survive is if you're in a nuclear neutral zone, the countries that are not within the confines of nuclear targets are like Africa and parts of Europe, South America, places like that. They're not going to get hit, but they're still going to be damaged because the nukes are going to cause the whole world to shake to and fro. It's going to be a global earthquake. It's going to cause great tsunamis. Certain lands are going to go underwater, all kind of stuff. So it's going to be a very devastating day. So who's really going to be able to escape that condemnation? So this is why these elites, they're seeing things ahead. They're either building doomsday planes or they're building those deep underground bomb shelters or bunkers, luxury bunkers, because they know what it is. All right, but you're not going to escape this. The only ones that's going to escape are the elite. All right, but let me get this in Joel. This is Joel 2. And 1, it says, blow you the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. For the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. And it's going to come like a thief. The Lord ain't finna let this devil know the exact date. Otherwise, they already prepared themselves and they would already know to already got to dodge. All right? He ain't going to let nobody know. He just going to show up. Okay? It says, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. It's talking about the day of Jacob's trouble, also spoken of in Daniel, the 12th chapter, where Michael, the archangel, is going to have to stand for the people. All right. It says, a fire devour before them, and behind them a flame burneth. And this is discussing the nuclear detonations, which I want to say in LA, the governor, they're doing some type of nuclear attack drill. Why are they doing that? So something is definitely brewing, and they know that, once it gets real crazy between these nations, when all these nations get dragged into this war, it's going to turn deadly. Almost everybody is holding nukes now, and it's going to be used because they're the weapons of the Most High's indignation. They're going to be shot from one end of the earth even to the other. All right, intercontinental. It says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them. So before the flame burns and the fire devours, the land's going to be in paradise, meaning, the trees and the grass. All right. Basically, the cities are intact. All right. People are eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage. So, it's as the Garden of Eden, right? And behind them, a desolate wilderness. And it's going to go from that to just a complete wasteland, right? Because that blast, the impact from the blast, the winds, the radiation, and the super intense heat, the heat that's going to get up to over 1 million degrees Fahrenheit, it's going to leave this place completely desolate, the complete desert. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them. So there's really nothing that you can do. There is no escape plan. There is no escape route on that day. If you're not of the elect and you're not in that ship, you're done. So anyway, let me get this in Habakkuk, because Esau just figured he got so much wealth And that's the thing. That shows you that they don't care about you everyday citizens. Your president, your government, they're not in place for you. They're in place for the global elite, the super rich. And they just know that once they cause this war that they're funding, they're gonna escape the ruins of it and leave you people to ruin. They're gonna leave you to be destroyed. They don't think that they're gonna face any kind of adversity whatsoever, because their wealth covers for them. They have enough money to build around this destruction. We got deep underground bunkers. We got doomsday planes that can withstand the nuclear radiation. So they're trying to survive. All right, while they leave you to die. Habakkuk 2, and I'm gonna start at 8. I'll start at 7. It says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be booties unto them? And it's talking about these nations finally rising up against you. And they're tired of you invading, destabilizing, all right, causing them to be at odds that are at peace, getting exploited. They're tired of your democracy. They're just tired of the West, period. So they're going to eventually rise up, all right? It says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house. All that wealth you taking from the poor and increasing your pockets. They have no regard for the average person, because they're just wallowed in pleasure. It tells you that in Psalms 73rd chapter about the prosperity of the wicked. They're not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued. They have all that a heart could wish. Okay. So they're not worried about a damn thing. They're not worried about it. I mean, they're expecting a nuclear war, but they're not too worried, because they just know that they're gonna get in that Noah's Ark and cover themselves. They're gonna go up into the heavens, their little Elysium. They're gonna go down to the deep underground bunkers, and it costs a lot of money to have these things built. They will never put that same amount of money into invest in the interests of its own people. All right. So your own governments are showing you their true colors. All right. Esau, he's the damn devil, and he's only out for himself. It says that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. He don't think that he got to face, his destiny, man. He don't think that he has to face it, man. You causing all this dissension. All right. You didn't cut off a lot of people. All right. You didn't bombed and striked. You didn't funded the striking of hospitals, schools, villages. Women and children dying by the masses. You didn't cause all type of starvation. You didn't did it all. So you think that you're going to be able to just not have to face what you caused. So this verse right here in verse 9 is spot on as far as Esau's mentality, because this is exactly what they're doing. That he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil, basically away from harm's reach. Let's go to the RSV. And it says, woe to him who gets evil gain for his house, to set his nest on high, to be safe from the reach of harm. And that's what they're trying to do, with the doomsday planes and, all this other stuff. Like, they just know that they're going to escape. So it's not gonna work in their favor, you know. Now the elites, they're gonna only escape just for the purpose of being captured and put in chains so that they can go into captivity. All right. And you can read that in Isaiah 24:21. All right. Many days you're going to be visited in the pit, chained up. Talking about the ones that sit on high, the chiefs, the nobles, the higher ups. All right. Let's get Psalms 10 and verse 5 and 6. And it says, his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. You know, very stout, man. And you know, Russia has the technology to knock all that shit down. All right. They have the missile technology to supersede your missile defense. But in his eyes, you know, now we like it says in Isaiah, the 47th chapter concerning Babylon, you know, I sit as a queen, I am no widow, you know. Basically, you're not going to see any type of adversity. That's their attitude. It says, he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. That's their attitude, because we got doomsday planes. We got underground deep bunkers, right? Not realizing the Heavenly Father is the one that wrote this this movie. The villain doesn't get to escape in this movie, all right? He gets preserved, but he does not escape. All right. Isaiah 47 and 7, this is the attitude. It says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. All right. Therefore, hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures, decadence, because you got all that wealth, that dwell carelessly, that says in thy heart, I am and none else beside me. This is their attitude. This is why they feel like they're God on earth. This is why they exalt themselves above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. I shall never be in adversity, right? But these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments, all your witchcrafts, your spells that you got on the people. You know, because this place is known as the mistress of witchcraft that selleth the nations through her whoredoms and witchcraft. None of that shit is going to work in that day. None of it. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou saidest in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. So it's just going to hit you. All right. You're going to scramble to try to make moves at the last minute, and it's not going to go well. Only some of you are going to go down into the rocks and dens in the earth to hide yourself from the Lord. But like it tells you in Amos. Let's go to Amos 9. And it says, and I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. And he that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. So you can try to make your escape early, whatever you try to do, but you're still not going to be delivered. All right. Though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Because you're going to get found out. You're going to get scoped out. When you try to hide in underground or in the mountain retreats or wherever you're going to try to go. Though they climb up to heaven, you try to go up in your little doomsday plane, thence will I bring them down. All right. So you're not gonna. It's unavoidable, like the heading says. The Most High judgment is unavoidable, especially for you Edomites. All right. You're going down, man. It says, and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. So it doesn't matter where you go. You try to go up under the ground in the water, the Leviathan is going to be right there waiting for you. You go into the underground bunkers, the Lord's going to, he going to get you up out of there. All right. You're going to get snatched up by the elect. All right. When they come down from heaven as extraterrestrials, you try to go up into heaven, the Lord's he's going to bring you down. So he's going to be able to bring those damn doomsday planes down too. All right. It's just unavoidable. So let's go from there to Psalms 18 and 11. So their escape basically is their wealth. All right. And the scriptures say in Proverbs 11, riches profit not in the day of the Lord's wrath. But that's what Esau thinks. Psalms 18 and 11, he made darkness. Actually, no, it's Proverbs. Salakia, Proverbs 18. Yeah, Proverbs 18 and 11, it says, the rich man's wealth is a strong city, and as an high wall in his own conceit. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, proud, arrogant, and before honor is humility. So he thinking that he's going to use his wealth to get out of his judgment. It's not going to happen. Let's go from there to Jeremiah 49. Jeremiah 49 and 15, it says, for lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men, talking about Edom. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Also Edom shall be a desolation. All right, America is going to be a big desolation. All right, everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. America's going to be destroyed, man. Utterly, wholly, entirely. Okay. And that's going to be the end of Esau's rule. That's going to be the end of Esau and the beginning of Jacob after that. And these other nations are going to get to see it, and they're going to be brought down as well. Obadiah verse 3, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And that's pretty much that, man. So, you can start working on your doomsday plan all you want, but judgment is judgment. All right. And there's no counsel against the Lord. That's all I'm going to say. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai. And until the next lesson, Shalom.